Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Jenkins, and this one practice can drastically change your family culture for the better. In 30 years of clinical practice, my experience is that a regularly held family council meeting is the most powerful thing that you can do to improve your family culture. There's 4 primary reasons for that. I'll first share with you what this family council meeting is, give you some resources to implement it, and then I'll share those 4 reasons why it makes a difference. So first off, what is a family council meeting? This is a meeting that is held on a regular basis. I want to underscore that because sometimes people just hold a meeting and then they don't do another one forever, or only when there's a problem that comes up. This is a regular meeting. Vicki and I, when we were raising our kids, decided to hold this meeting every Monday night. After dinner, the kids knew that it was coming, and that's why it's important to have it on a regular basis. A regular schedule. Set aside the time, protect it. I guarantee this is one of the best investments you can make in your family. And there will be conflicting interests, especially as the kids get older. That's why establishing the pattern and the regularity can really be helpful. In this meeting are a few crucial elements. I'm going to give you 3. You can expand this depending on what you want to accomplish with your family. The first crucial element is that the parents are responsible for teaching, sharing, or discussing a particular principle. Now, these principles are the things that are important to you in your family. It could be honesty. It could be integrity. It could be initiative. This is an opportunity for you to bring these principles to the table so that you can actually have an opportunity to teach and train your children about what these principles are. One of the fun things that can happen in this family council is that the kids can get to a point where they start to contribute and share the principles. It's always under the direction of the parents. That's your responsibility as a parent. That's the first crucial element. Second crucial element, these are all important, okay? So get them in your notes. Second crucial element is that we are going to have fun together. Folks, if we're not having fun, we're doing it wrong. You want to have fun, and this will involve activities or games or humor or enjoyable things that you can do together as a family during the family council meeting. It's part of the agenda. And the third crucial element is to enjoy a treat together. Why is this important? Think like a kid for a minute. What is going to help your kids anticipate and enjoy this family council meeting? Well, if they get to have a treat, I guarantee they're going to be looking forward to it. And you can involve your kids in what kind of a treat we're going to have tonight. It doesn't have to be something sugary or unhealthy. It might be occasionally. That's okay. Make it a special experience. But enjoying a treat, we've even got psychological research that shows that when we eat together, when we consume something, especially if it's enjoyable, it creates bonds and it creates an experience that's different from if you leave that piece out. So did you catch all 3 elements? Parents are responsible for the teaching or discussion of a principle. You have fun together as a family, and you enjoy a treat. And don't forget the part about it's happening on a regular basis. I'll share the 4 reasons why this is a powerful intervention, but I want to make an invitation first and give you something. The invitation is to subscribe. Would you just do that? Just click on that subscribe button. I promise I will bring you new videos every week to assist you and your family to create this family culture. Now the gift. I know you've been taking some notes and trying to follow what we're talking about with the family council. Look, I will give you an agenda, a printed family council agenda. Go to the URL on your screen, drpauljenkins.com/family council. I'll put it in your inbox. It will have these points that I've shared with you and some other ideas that you can add to your family council meeting. Now, what are those 4 reasons why this is such an effective thing to do for your family culture? Reason number 1, it creates an expectation of family unity and togetherness. This sends a strong message to the kids. One of the reasons why this has been so easy, really, for me to implement in my family is because this is what my parents did. And I knew that every Monday night, we did it on Monday nights in my original family too, that was saved for family. We didn't schedule other things at that time. We didn't engage in extracurricular activities or go out with friends. On Monday nights, that's family night. In fact, we called it family home evening. We're all home together as a family. Are you getting the picture here? This is the expectation. It's part of your family culture. And it's a powerful tradition that you can establish starting now. Here's reason number 2. I get asked this all the time as a professional psychologist about how to handle difficult topics with our kids. Sex, drugs, abuse, how to use the internet appropriately, whatever it is, okay? These are kind of the sensitive, more difficult topics. And the second reason why family counsel is so powerful is because it creates an automatic venue where these topics can be discussed without making it a big, awkward thing. What if it's simply the topic of the day, okay, or of the week, because you're going to hold this on a regular weekly basis? Last week we talked about honesty. Tonight we're going to talk about appropriate use of the internet. And it's just the topic of the week. We're not singling someone out. We're not creating an embarrassing, awkward situation. I love that we can create a culture within our family where every topic is discussable. Every topic can hit the agenda for any particular week. And that makes it so much easier to handle the awkward stuff. A lot of parents avoid having the conversations they need to have with their kids about what their standards are related to sex or drugs or violence. They're going to be exposed to other opinions, I guarantee. Let's create a venue where we can take these on. Reason number 3 why this family counsel is so effective is it puts the parents in a position where they are intentionally taking leadership of their family. I have talked to way too many parents who feel like they are prisoners in their own home, that the kids are running the show and they're not running it well. Another analogy I've heard is driving the family bus. Who's in the driver's seat? The family counsel gives the parents an intentional leadership position within the family and helps to establish that culture, which is going to serve well when it comes to setting limits and the other things that can be kind of difficult as a parent. You get to be the leader. Now, the final reason that I want to share with you is that it sends a strong message to the kids about how you value this family. A strong message. It becomes part of their culture. They start to understand that family somehow is more important than some of the other things that come up in my life. Now, they're naturally going to be drawn to their friends, especially as they get into those teenage years. But if you have established a pattern of regular family counsel meetings, this will send a strong message to your children about the value of your family and help to preserve that family culture for years to come. Now, I know what you're already thinking. There are going to be times when you get resistance from the kids. Okay, I don't want to do that. That sounds dumb. That sounds lame. Well, that's why we're building in the fun and the treat, okay? Because that's going to help you overcome some of those hurdles to start with. If you're just starting to implement this and your kids are a little older and don't get it yet, don't make too big of a deal out of it. Hold it anyway and have fun and enjoy the treat. They're going to notice that they're left out. If they opt out, I wouldn't make it a control battle. But let's establish this, especially if your kids are younger. Let's establish it now so that it can become a regular part of your family culture. By now, you've probably noticed that successful positive parenting is built on a sturdy family culture. In fact, that's the topic of the next video. Cue that one up. I'll see you right there.